Question 634. The parole evidence rule states that, in most situations, A. Oral agreements can always be used to modify written agreements. B. Written agreements take priority over oral agreements. C. An oral agreement is a quasi-contract. D. Oral agreements are always invalid. Correct answer is B. Written agreements take priority over oral agreements. The parole evidence rule aims to prevent oral agreements from altering the terms of a final written contract. While there are exceptions, e.g., subsequent modifications, prior or simultaneous oral agreements usually cannot change the written terms. A quasi-contract, also known as an implied-in-law contract, is not an actual contract but a legal obligation imposed by a court to prevent unjust enrichment. It arises when there's no agreement, written or oral, but one party has conferred a benefit on another under circumstances where it would be unfair for the recipient to retain the benefit without paying for it. Oral agreements can be valid and legally binding, especially for certain types of contracts that are not required to be in writing under the Statute of Frauds. However, they may be harder to prove in court due to a lack of written documentation. The parole evidence rule is a principle in contract law that governs the admissibility of evidence of prior or contemporaneous oral, or written, agreements when a written contract exists. The parole evidence rule generally prevents the introduction of prior or simultaneous agreements in court if they contradict, modify, or add to the terms of a written contract intended to be the complete and final agreement. This rule aims to ensure that the written contract stands as the definitive record of the parties' obligations.